In this video I'm going to show you kind of a hidden feature within OrbitNote, and it is the ability to leave comments for a student and for the students to leave comments back and to create kind of an ongoing conversation with a student. So again, I have to be in a PDF and working within OrbitNote. I need to select some text. So I'm going to select the last part of this sentence here. And once I do that, you'll notice here to the right, sometimes you kind of have to scroll over for it, is this pink little option or icon that comes up here, add a comment. So that's what we're going to do. And then we could add in here, what does this mean, or something, a comment for a student. You do have the same options that you might be familiar with within Read and Write for Google Chrome or within OrbitNote, some of the other areas here in OrbitNote. Namely, you have your word prediction. So you can turn this on and it will give you a list of 10 words. As you begin to type, it'll change those options for you. It's a great option for students that are concerned with spelling but maybe have difficulties getting correct spelling all the time. It is a tool that's probably best for students that will get a portion, at least the beginning of a word, spelled correctly. And then I also have my speech to text options available here. So again, at any point I can use my voice to make those notes. So I could go in here. Can you give some examples of this? Question mark. And it will listen back for what I've said. It will attempt to take that speech and turn it into a text form here. You will notice occasionally when you're doing that, you may have to go back and add capitals or correct a word that might not have come out clearly. But for students, it can be a real lifeline for adding text to their documents. At any point, I can get this to play back, so I can make sure that what I think I've written there is in fact correct.
What does this mean?
And then I have the ability to add in an image or some other type of file or resource using the attach option there. And then when I'm finished, if I like the way it looks, I would hit the comment button. And you'll notice what it's going to do here is to put a little comment off to the right hand side. Although again, anywhere within OrbitNote you can kind of move these up and down. I can't drag this over onto the actual document itself. It will live over in the right hand kind of margin over there. So again, a great option. This does also work within Google Classroom. So if a student has submitted work to you, you can bring up that work, or if they're in the process of writing or finishing working on something, you can add a comment in. And this works just the same as it would within Google Docs. So if you've used this feature in Google Docs, selecting some text and then adding a comment, it's a great way to create dialogue with students within OrbitNote.